be theirs.
Yeah, well, we'll see if it can be. It's certainly not going the greatest for Adren so far. First damage goes on to him, but not a kill as of yet. The kills do stack up, though. Surprisingly, Adren gets back into it. Do stack up in favor of Na'Vi with Simple and Electronic, finding one apiece. Bomb to be planted, 2 inside of the pit as well. Flamey can swing out because we're seeing it. A bit of aggression toward the apartments. Hobbit will head that direction, and he swings early. Hobbit gets him as a result of that, but he's locked inside of the door. There's no way he's getting past. And Doja gets Hobbit. Time to peek on this. Mir will take the aggro. Oh, I'd say that Hobbit would go off of that, but he's just been obliterated by Simple. This is a problem. Mir stuck in the site only gets 1. Bomb planted just barely with 3 seconds left, and it's the man advantage now at M4 picked up to Na'Vi. This can be stolen back. Adren tagged as well toward Library. Doji getting closer. Silent MP5.
Yeah, the silent killer. Making his way through. Simple, looking so good with the MP5, and Electronic will finish things off.
Hobbit wants more. Similar to last round, he's going to check the corner. Smoke in his favor. He went through it. Well-timed flash. He actually gets away with 1 more Zeus falls as well. Hobbit strikes. And brilliantly played out as Flamey now sneaks back through the underpass. Electronic, I think, was behind Hobbit most of that sequence.
Hobbit's playing fantastically well. Looks like he's on for the 4th as well here. Great stuff there. Oh, that's so good, though. So still, CT's in charge here. Maybe not for long, because Mo finds it a little bit awkward here, and it actually starts to fall apart. 2 versus 2 now. In terms of CT positioning, Mir, he'll be in towards the pit. But the bomb, unfortunately, for Na'Vi, is all the way at the bottom of second middle. So Edward will stay and try and hold position here, and actually hit the shot rail. Dosia. Now they've got to get the bomb, and they've got plenty of time, so shouldn't be too uncomfortable here. Mir making a lot of noise, probably dead now. Indeed he is. That was a round looking so good for Gambit. I can play off each other. The problem is rotations will obviously be delayed if Banana becomes a bit of a problem, because now in the 4 versus 3, Dosia is alone on the B-bomb side. If he goes down with nothing, you're almost guaranteeing Na'Vi the round here. A lot of pressure on him, and he only has the SMG. Remember, 0 kills, that should be the round, but he gets 1 at least. He'll be traded out, but still that's fine. They maintain the advantage here. Adren coming in from the Banana. Mir and Mo will both be in spawn, but Electronic, great position towards the car. My non-mat says Adren is ready for it. Simple, definitely capable of winning these rounds. What a shot that is. And we're off. 2 versus 1 with Simple at the helm.
Certainly are. They'll go. Bomb. Half life gone. Simple going to try and push back. Smoke he has to. Knowing that he's been isolated, how does he find Mir in that situation? And he's kept track of exactly where he is by way of the radar. He can certainly hear Mo trying to get closer, and somehow, okay, Edward tagged down to 3. He's got to actually relocate on the back of this, but Simple doesn't. He gets Adren brilliantly all the way down the middle, and Flamey will follow it up to take out Mo. Good start from Na'Vi to this, the second half, as Doji, Mir, and Hobbit, although unscathed, will have to work in tandem and almost perfectly to try and pull this back. Unfortunately, that's already fallen apart as well. Everything has no kills out of all of this on the Gambit side, and that's how the cookie crumbles.
The Hobbits now push them back towards the sites, and he's looking for the jewels here. He's surely going to be traded out. I'm surprised that Zeus, to be fair, he's got the MP5. If he had the rifle, he obviously would be a lot more aggressive there.
Yeah. Yeah, the MP5 doesn't actually, its range is pretty noticeable. It's a lack of, I should say. Hobbit knows that there's a good chance someone's in that exact position. Mir's going to find it instead. So Zeus goes down. Great start for Gambit's first gun round on this. The T-sided approach, Simple only managing 1 trade out by Adren. Fantastic trade to find, and actually have any position toward top mid, given that they are forced to hold. They haven't made any access toward the apartments. They will now. Looks like Doja wants to go. Smoke still waiting. Electronics on the other side of the door. He's aware of the fact that they have given up the library side as well, so he's watching that direction, waiting for the noise to cue him on the left. And it certainly will, because they're getting much, much closer to quad, and he's realized that. Changes his angle. They're still looking for a flash out. Good play. Great trade for Doja to take down Electronic. You're right, though. 6 seconds. They just barely, they're on it. They are on it. They won't get pit, which makes the post plant extremely awkward. They know Mir is stuck in the site, and still he manages the kill onto Simple and Flamey, who is caught entirely in the open. Down. Second time Zeus has actually won that battle against Hobbit with a lesser weapon. the MP9 a few rounds ago, if you remember. Doge to Sue Electronics, so that's not bad. Mo also to Simple, even better. Him gone, leaves Flamey in the atrium and nowhere to hide. It's Smear that's got the kill on him. 2-2.
The B players.
Ooh,
that's a guaranteed
I was
kill.
going to say timing. Mo has absolutely had him dead to rights and elected to hold them off the site with the bomb, or excuse me, with the utility. He's not aware he's crossed. Now he is. He's got to keep track of it. How does he hit that through the box? That is insane from Mo.
Not sure Navi even have a response for it. Dosia using that great smoke. We've been talking about that a lot recently. He gets out but can't find the frags. Finally, Navi have an advantage here, but it's 3 players heading towards B. This could still fall on its ass as the Simple frag comes through and Edward guarantees it. I was about to say, I thought Gambit going in towards Banana, they can trade out kills there. Pressure and get match and indeed series point. Simple peeking out, spraying them down. He had Edward boosted up as well, so you can see how they play off each other.
The exact opposite direction of the way in which Edward was running, but you're right. With no gun in him, trading out one, that's huge. They aren't going to be quite so favorable when they do arrive to the A site. 8 seconds, have to go for the plant. Simple knows it. He's trying to get the knife out because he's trying to deny the plant. 4 seconds, they're not on it, and when they go for it, Simple's too close. Round is done. Mo finally finds him, but needs to stay alive. Needs to stay alive and save the op. Does he get there? He will. It's shocking.
CZ's 5-7. Edward and Flamey, the players chosen to have the rifles here.
No Simple in New York. In the Barclays Center, I should say, specifically. That's pretty shocking.
Here comes the first kill.
Flamey, you're right. It's going one way or the other. Doja or Flamey, take your pick. Doja's patience. He's got the pixel gap covered. Utility goes. Flamey's got to peek this. Surely he's going to go eventually, right? He's thinking on it, thinking on it, thinking on it, goes, and Doja has it. Electronic down as well. It's Navi, not with a chance, surely. Edward has the only gun left over. Zeus with just the pistol. It's a 5-on-2. Make it 1, and it's done. Navi, no way. They get to Barclays. Gambit has beaten them in 2 best-of-3s in the same weekend after a history between the two of them that included the same in-game leader at one period in time and had never beaten them up until this weekend. Now, they certainly have, and they are into the playoffs. Impressive stuff.
I am absolutely gobsmacked, but it's not a fluke. This is not luck. These are 2 legit wins against one of the world's best.